Hello, Matt here, Run the Planet. It's day 25 of the November calendar run. Getting close to the end now. Bit of a struggle today. I've split the day obviously with a bit of work in between. Managed to run 16 kilometers in the morning, roughly about 6 minutes per kilometer pace. Very easy pace, but legs were a bit of a struggle. I actually rolled my ankle this morning, just turning around, and just in the dark. Obviously I had the TED torch on, I couldn't see where my footing was, and tripped over a curb, but fortunately it was okay. Felt a bit of strain, but after about a kilometre I went away, so that's good. There's something that could have kept me out of the challenge for the rest of the run. But happy that went okay. And then just come doing another 9 to make it up to 25 kilometres that we need to run today. Struggled a bit this evening. Just you know, a bit tired. I mean, legs feel okay, but the energy is the problem. Just struggling with to get enough energy to keep going. And it was, the wind wise wasn't too bad this morning, but just running up the road there in the dark. It was a bit of a struggle with the wind. This morning I think on the weather report the wind strength is about the same, but it was more crosswind, so you didn't really feel it this morning. But now it's coming straight at you, so it's a bit more of a struggle. Yeah, I took another Morton gel to keep me going. And other than that, it's going well. So we're still in the challenge, still hanging in there. Don't know what I'm going to do on Saturday, because we're expecting 40-50 mile an hour winds at some point, so that's going to be a bit of a struggle, but still going to get out and have to do it. But yeah, it should be good. Challenge continues, so we'll see you tomorrow. Hello, welcome to day 26 of the November calendar run. I think I found the use for me mask. It's absolutely freezing, definitely the coldest day of the run. Probably tomorrow is going to be just as bad, if not worse. So we're battling 60 mile an hour winds today. 40, 50, 60, something like that, depending what time. And the information you've got on the weather reports. So the one problem I've got with this jacket is when it's windy, and it's mega windy today, is that the air gets in through the hood and puffs up and creates a lot of drag, so it slows you down and just makes you work harder. So, but I'm using this sports running mask as a kind of an airtight clamp around my head and my neck, so it stops the wind from getting in, and it's working a treat. And the other thing I'm using it for is to just cover my mouth a bit and my nose at times. Yes, it does get a bit wet, but when it's this cold it's not too bad. It's definitely not too hot anyway. Right, we are 17 kilometres in, so another 9 to go. So the legs are feeling good. Just a bit of general tiredness. 20.5 kilometres in now, so 5.5 left to go today. God, it's cold. Pretty worth saying as well, I think actually my legs have got used to this everyday running thing, even with the increased mileage every day. It's been quite good. So I mean, there was days like say a week ago when my legs weren't this good at all. But I'm waking up now and not feeling any fatigue in the legs at all. Although kind of as the runs are getting into them, getting towards the end, I'm feeling like energy-wise fatigue, lacking energy. But, right, better crack on. Another 5k sort of do. Easy. Come on. See you tomorrow. Woo. And welcome to day 27 of the November calendar run. So we just had probably the worst storm of the year so far. Trees down, we had power cuts through the night. so it's not the best of weather for a run. As you can see out there, fields are waterlogged, but the calendar says we've got to get out and run 27 kilometers, so let's get to it. It'll be interesting to see what the damage is like. So take a look here. Look at this. All on my running route. Never seen it like this before. Must have been really bad. Like, it's probably the worst storm around here we've ever had. It did sound quite bad, but we've had like 80-90 mile an hour winds before, and it's never done this damage. So I wonder if the report was slightly off and the weather was worse. But see, I wasn't going to film when we run today, but this is like a tornado's come through or something. I'll have to check the roof tiles on the house. I think it's okay, but on the legs. The legs are feeling fine. Really good this morning. Yesterday I managed to run the whole 26 kilometers in one stop, but I think today I'm going to run it in two. So I can't decide whether the wind's worse yesterday than it was today, but it seems to be a bit more stop-start. So we'll just crack on with it. Bit of a flood. Sitting around point anyway, so pretty exciting this stuff. Morning and welcome to day 28 on the November calendar run. So this is definitely the coldest day of the run so far, and it probably will be according to the weather reports. It's below zero, it's frozen, there's ice on the road, all the puddles are frozen in the fields, so definitely the coldest day. Fortunately I'm still running, the legs are still feeling okay. Yesterday towards the very end of the run, we were in the last 1 kilometre, 2 kilometres, and a little bit of pain in the left knee, probably repetitive strain, and just a little bit, nothing too strong, maybe a 2 or 3 out of 10 or something like that for the last little bit. But I went home, did a bit of strength training, and sorted that out, so no problems with that. So this morning walking up, and we're fine again. And yeah, strength training is not always going to be the answer, but it helps a lot, I think. Doing a bit of immediate stuff like that. So, and of course, I'm not expecting to get through this challenge totally unscathed or totally pain-free, but still here, we're having a go. So yeah, so the plan this morning, if all goes well, I'll run 20. And then I've got another 8 to do this afternoon, or on the treadmill or something like that. Fortunately there's no wind again, which is great. All the wind's calmed down. Right, let's get back to it. Hello and welcome to the 29 of the November calendar run. We're nearly there, penultimate day of the challenge. So I'm on the treadmill tonight, so that means today is the first day I've actually split day 3 times. So around 16 kilometers in the morning in the dark with the head torch. That was all around about 610, 620 kilometer pace, really slow. It was very, very icy on the roads, you know, but very difficult underfoot, difficult to put the speed down. But again, I didn't really want to push too hard anyway. Not that windy, which is nice. And then I went out at lunchtime and did a 7k, and that was just about sub 6 pace or something. And some of the ice has started to defrost a little bit, so that was nice. and then we're just going to finish off the last run on the night time, which is 6 kilometers on the treadmill. So the legs feeling quite well today. Probably one of the things I'm feeling now is aching in my feet. The actual muscles in my feet are aching a bit, which I've never really had before, but I think that's just because of the extended running that I'm doing every day. And we're approaching well over 400 kilometers now. I think the challenge will take us up to about 475 or something, maybe 465 kilometers. It's the most of running I've ever done in a month. I think the highest I've got is about 355, so really pushing it a little bit now, but again, it's all pretty much at easy pace. Right, so I'm going to get on with the run now, and we'll speak to you tomorrow. Hello and welcome to day 30 of the November calendar run. I'm down at the Gateshead Stadium today, at the track. Gateshead International Stadium. It's where all the big running competitions happen in the UK, or some of them anyway. And the reason I've come down here today is because it's just impossible to run out in the streets. It's not impossible, but it's just nice to finish off the challenge without using the head torch. But I forgot my watch today for however long I've been running with that watch. I don't think I've ever forgot it, but today I did. Probably in the rush to get to work, and it's too far from home to go back and pick it up. So I'm on the backup. So the backup's the mobile phone, using the Strava app. So hopefully that'll record nicely. And of course the day's over all there if you want to go and have a look on Strava. So I did check before I started that it was open for the public all night. So I phoned them up this morning, but just been told that the Gateshead Harriers are turning up at 6 o'clock. So I'm going to have to work hard to get me 14 kilometres of running. So I've already done 16 this morning at home, out on the streets in the dark. And then this will be the last run of the challenge. And I'm going to complete it because my legs are feeling good. So but we might try and pick up the pace a bit as well now, so there's nothing to lose. It's not like I need to run tomorrow. Well, I do need to run tomorrow because I'm doing the Advent run, but that's another matter. That's nothing like the November calendar run. So let's get to it.